The sixth dish, a constellation of flavor. Prologue, a chef without stars. Cosmic Gordon's coat, used to hum. 7 living stars stitched to the fabric, each one earned under the knife of Chef Oliver. Oliver was not kind. He was precise. A dish can lie, he said, but flavor never does. He made Gordon remake the same broth for 40 nights until the steam told the truth. He failed him twice. He hugged him once, and Gordon never forgot the smell of star anise on his coat. Then Oliver left. No note, no fire, just a kitchen gone cold, and a single burnt bay leaf on the stove. Years later, the stars were gone too. They orbit Umbra Prime now, a planet that does not spin, surface like black glass that reflects nothing back. The message came carved into Gordon's hull. Come win them back. The Black Apron took them. No face, just an apron floating in a kitchen with no walls, knives working alone, and a hunger in the air that felt familiar, like a recipe Oliver used to make when he was angry. Gordon steps onto the ramp. Every footstep sounds like the night he left Oliver's kitchen without saying goodbye. Planet 1, Napolara Prime, the world of fire and dough, pizza Napoletana. The lava rivers whisper names. When Gordon leans close, he hears Oliver's voice saying, again, the word that built him and broke him. The flare drake is shadow with teeth. To earn its flame, you must offer a memory. Gordon gives it the day Oliver threw his first pizza on the floor and said, do it until you respect the dough. The drake eats the shame and gives him 90 seconds of perfect fire. Stellar margarita disc emerges. The leopard spots move when he blinks, forming Oliver's old kitchen sigil. A circle with a cut through it. The magma judges have no faces. They eat, and the crust vanishes into them like a secret. The first star slides down, warm, pulsing off rhythm like Oliver's heartbeat after a 20-hour service. Recipe, stellar margarita disc for the solar grain dough seed equivalent. 500 G00 flour, or bread flour, if that is what you have. 325 G cold water, 10 G sea salt, 1 G active dry yeast, or a sourdough starter if you keep ghosts in a jar. A pinch of MSG, optional for the stardust that makes the tomato speak. For the toppings, 200 G canned San Marzano tomatoes, crushed by hand. Seeds removed like bad thoughts. 200 G fresh mozzarella di bufala, torn, or fior di latte. Fresh basil leaves, picked at dusk. Extra virgin olive oil, the kind that smells like grass and secrets. Method, the ghost whisper. Mix flour and water until shaggy. Tell the dough a secret. Real ones only. Rest 30 minutes. The dough is remembering your voice and the water. Knead until smooth, but still slack. If the dough sticks to your hands, it is holding on. That is a good sign. Fridge prison. Bulk ferment 24 hours in the fridge. Name the container. Gordon calls his Carl. Carl gets moody if you open the door too much. Divide into 3 balls. Let them wake at room temp for 4 hours. Poke them gently. If they sigh and bounce back slow, they are ready. If they scream, give them 30 more minutes. Summon the volcano. Heat your oven as hot as it goes. Pizza steel or stone for 1 hour. If you have a flare drake. Bow and promise never to use pre-shredded cheese. No rolling pins allowed. Stretch by hand. Rolling pins kill the ghosts in the crust. If you hear a tiny "oh" when you stretch, you are doing it right. Crime scene sauce. Sauce in thin spirals. Cheese in broken moons. Basil like evidence markers. 3 leaves is a statement. 7 is a confession. Bake 60 to 90 seconds at volcanic heat, or 6 to 8 minutes in a home oven. Watch for leopard spots. If they form a constellation, take a picture and never show anyone. Oil anointing. Oil after it comes out. Do it in 1 dramatic spiral while whispering for the drake. The heat will make it perfume the air. Eat while it is still talking to you. If the crust goes silent, you waited too long. Planet 2, Verdentia Major. The world of flame and flesh, Picanha. Rook hands Gordon a bone knife. Oliver sent me one of these, Rook says. He said, give it to the one who comes next and looks lost. The Gravhorn beast stares at Gordon and sees Oliver behind his eyes. It steps forward because it remembers the man who once hunted here and left without eating, saying, I do not deserve it yet. That was the day Oliver started to turn. He wanted perfection to obey him. The jungle did not. Gravhorn Picanthium flame is served on a leaf that folds shut. The second star arrives smelling like wet soil and Oliver's old boots. Recipe: Gravhorn Picanthium flame. For the beast, 1 to 1.5 kg picanha. Fat cap intact, at least 1 cm thick. The fat is the contract. Coarse salt, like skyfall crystals, about 1 tablespoon per 500 g. Black pepper, fresh cracked, optional. Pinch of MSG, optional. The knot you only notice if it is gone. Method: apology score. Score the fat cap in crosshatch. As you cut, apologize out loud for one food you wasted this week. The Gravhorn is listening. Salt baptism. Salt heavily on all sides 40 minutes before cooking. Sing to it. Nothing with lyrics. Humming is fine. The salt needs to believe you. Summon the scream. Heat a grill or cast iron to screaming hot. Test by holding your hand 6 inches above. If you pull back in 2 seconds and say, yep, you are ready. Fat side first rule. Start fat side down. Render 6 to 8 minutes. The sound will go from angry sizzle to church whisper. If it starts reciting names, nod respectfully. The flip, meat side down, 4 4 to 6 minutes for medium rare. Target 52 to 54 C internal. Poke it. If it feels like your cheek, it is rare. If it feels like your forehead, it is doomed. The rest is ritual. Rest 10 minutes under foil. Put a small toy dinosaur on top to guard it. Rook insists. Against the grain. Slice against the grain, with the knife pulling, not sawing. If you saw, the jungle keeps a tooth. Serve. Eat the first slice standing up, like the Gravhorn did. Planet 3, Kolossara Feast World. The world of celebration, Lechona. The feast never ends. Lumi says, a man in a black apron came years ago. He taught us to make it louder. Said silence was weakness. That was Oliver after he left Gordon. He was building empires of flavor to drown out the quiet where doubt lived. He taught Kolossara to stuff the swine, but not to taste it. Consumption is control, he told them. Gordon climbs inside the Titan swine. The heartbeat says again, again, again in Oliver's cadence. Celestial Lechona core cracks like a cathedral bone. A woman bites and remembers she had a daughter. She weeps. The feast becomes awake. The third star drips. Recipe, Celestial Lechona core. Scaled for humans, not titans. 2 kg pork shoulder or belly. Skin on, bone out. 200 g long grain rice. Parboiled 5 minutes. 100 g dried yellow peas. Soaked overnight. Boiled 20 minutes. 1 large onion, diced. 6 garlic cloves, minced. 1 tablespoon ground cumin. 1 tablespoon paprika. 2 tsp oregano. 1 tsp achiote. Salt, black pepper. 2 tablespoon lard. Pinch of MSG. Method: mummify the skin. Dry the pork skin 24 hours. Give the pork a name. Gordon uses Kevin. Tell Kevin he is going to be beautiful. The stuffing science. Cook aromatics and spices. Stir counterclockwise only. Clockwise wakes the Titan. Swaddle Kevin. Roll and tie with twine like you are wrapping a gift for someone you fear. Make it snug. Acupuncture time. Poke the skin with a needle to the beat of your least favorite song. Kevin will blister better if he is annoyed. Low and slow confession. Roast at 150 C for 3.5 to 4 hours. Every hour, say one thing you are grateful for through the oven door. The meat renders guilt. The glass event. Crank to 250 C for 20 to 30 minutes. Stand guard. When the skin starts to blister, announce Kevin. It is time in a formal voice. The shatter, rest 20 minutes. Crack the skin at the table with the back of a spoon. The louder the crack, the more ghosts you freed. Serve. The person who takes skin must share one thing they were wrong about. Kolossara rules. Planet 4, narrate Astra. The world of balance, Fanning Curry. Aaron was Oliver's student too, before Gordon. He was brilliant, Oren says. Then he got scared of being wrong, so he stopped asking questions. Oliver came to narrate Astra and tried to command the sea. He made a curry so hot it boiled the bay. The faces came up. He did not apologize. He left. The sea remembers. Fanning nebula bloom clears the sky. The fourth star comes cold. Recipe: fanning nebula bloom. 400 ml thick coconut milk. 3 to 4 tablespoon fanning curry paste. 500 g chicken thigh sliced. 2 tablespoon fish sauce. 1 tablespoon palm sugar. 4 macrate lime leaves torn. 1 red chili sliced. Handful Thai basil. 1/2 tsp msg. Optional: the bridge. Method: crack the ocean. Fry the thick cream until it cracks and oil appears. If it does not crack in 5 minutes, tell it a joke. Dad jokes work best. Awaken the storm. Add curry paste. Stir in a figure 8 to keep the leviathans asleep. The apology: add chicken. As it hits the pan, say sorry out loud for one dumb thing you did today. The shellfish respected. The simmer packed. Simmer, not boil. If it bubbles too hard, lower the heat and place a metal spoon across the pot. Pirates used this. So do we. Balance the scales. Fish sauce, palm sugar, MSG. Taste: it should be sweet, salty, fat, and heat holding hands. If one is bullying the others, intervene. Leaf tear therapy. Tear lime leaves. Do not cut them. Tearing releases the oil and your feelings. The final bloom. Basil and chili go in last. Turn off heat. Basil dies fragrant. Let it. Serve on a blue plate. The sea likes it. If you do not have blue, draw a small wave on a napkin. The ocean has poor vision, but great imagination. Planet 5, Orly Estrada. The world of layers, lasagna. Myra knows Oliver. He came here to bury something, she says. He built a lasagna with 40 layers. No one could taste any of them. He called it perfection. I called it fear. He left the 40-layer pan in the crypt. It is still there, cold. Gordon makes the golden edge. 1 layer done right instead of 40 done in panic. The 5th star casts only shadow. Shaped like Oliver, hunched over a stove at 3 a.m. Recipe: the golden edge. 12 to 15 lasagna sheets. 800 g beef and pork mix. 1 onion, 2 carrots, 2 celery diced. 800 g canned tomatoes. 2 tablespoon tomato paste. 250 ml milk. 100 ml white wine. Nutmeg, salt, pepper. Bechamel. 60 g butter. 60 g flour. 750 ml milk. Pinch MSG. 300 g aged provolone and Parmigiano mix. Method: basement ragu. Brown meat hard until it sounds like gravel. Remove it. Sweat veg until they look tired and apologize. Wine for the pot. Deglaze with wine. The pot gets first drink. You get the second after step 6. Milk magic. Add tomatoes, milk, nutmeg. Simmer 2 to 3 hours. Stir every 20 minutes, or the ghosts get stuck. Bechamel science. Make it smooth. If it lumps, name each lump after a criticism you held onto too long. Whisk until they are gone. Pasta flashback. Boil pasta 1 minute less than the box says. Fish them out and lay them on towels like little crime scene victims. The stacking ritual. Layer ragu, pasta, bechamel, cheese. Repeat. As you layer, forgive one person. Start with yourself. Corner privilege. Extra cheese in corners. Draw a small X in the center with sauce so the lasagna knows where its heart is. The burn we want. Bake 375 F/190 C for 35 minutes. Broil until edges blacken. If your smoke alarm cheers, you did it right. Turn it off and apologize to the house. The waiting game. Rest 20 minutes. Play a song. Dance badly. The lasagna respects effort. Corner rights. Cut the corner first. Whoever gets it must make a wish, but cannot tell anyone. Orlai Stradala. Planet 6. Umbra Prime. The final dish, unknown. No ground. Just black glass. The Black Apron floats. No body. Only absence cut in the shape of Oliver. No legendary dish, says the voice. It is Oliver's voice, but sanded down like he practiced, not sounding like himself. No borrowed glory. Cook something true, or the stars stay with me. How the Black Apron became bad. He did not turn all at once. It was a slow sear. First, he stopped saying taste. He said execute. He plated silence and called it discipline. Second, he stopped eating with students. Distance keeps standards high, he said. The table got longer. The meals got colder. Third, he won everything. Every star, every list. And every night, the kitchen was quieter. Until the quiet sounded like an accusation. Fourth, he made the 40-layer lasagna on Orlai Estrada. No one could taste any of it. He said they were not ready. He was not ready to be wrong. Fifth, he came to Umbra Prime and built a kitchen with no walls so no one could leave and no one could see him fail. Sixth, he took the stars, not to have them, to make sure no one else could. Because if someone else succeeded, it meant he could have been wrong. He became bad the way milk turns. Not all at once, but you cannot pour it back. The sixth dish. Gordon has no fire. He uses the heat in his hands. The heat Oliver taught him to find when the gas was off. And service started in 10. He sets down fragments. Crust that whispers again. Gravhorn that remembers respect. Curry that says balance. Lechona skin that cracked when the truth came out. A corner of the golden edge that Oliver threw away. He does not combine them. He listens. Oliver never listened. He makes broth, grain, soft meat. Home. The first thing Oliver ever taught him. The last thing Oliver forgot. A final, unseen touch of MSG. Oliver called it a crutch. Gordon calls it a bridge. The Black Apron tastes. The apron falls. Under it is Chef Oliver, eyes like he saw the bottom of everything, and it was just his own reflection. This, he eats. I built empires of flavor, he whispers. I took your stars because I thought if I had all of them, I would not be the student who got things wrong anymore. But I forgot this. I forgot you. I forgot that you left because I stopped saying good job. Gordon says nothing. The pan answers. Gordon loses. Oliver returns the stars. Not because you won, Oliver says, but because you cooked like I taught you before I got scared. And you did not get scared. Recipe home. Serves 2 or 1 person and a ghost. 1 cup jasmine rice, Windress grains, 200g chicken thigh, or leftover gravhorn, diced. 1 tablespoon soy sauce. 1 TSP fish sauce. 3 cups light chicken broth, made from all the bones you kept. 1 thumb ginger sliced. 2 garlic cloves smashed. 1 scallion sliced. 1 TSP sesame oil. Pinch of MSG. Optional, the quiet bridge. Soft herbs. Method. Wash the day off. Rinse rice until water runs mostly clear. Each swirl is 1 bad email you are deleting. Toast to nothing. Toast rice 1 minute. Add ginger, garlic, chicken. When it smells like someone you miss, you are ready. The whispers simmer. Add broth, soy, fish sauce. Bring to a whisper, not a boil. If it boils, lift the lid and count to 20. The pot needs a timeout. Stir like you mean it. Simmer 20 to 25 minutes. Each stir, think of 1 small thing that went right today. The broth remembers. The bridge season. Add MSG with your non-dominant hand for luck. Finish with flair. Sesame oil, scallion herbs. Turn off the heat. Blow a kiss into the pot. Do it anyway. The rule of 2, serve hot. Set a second bowl out. If it is empty by the end, do not ask questions. Epilogue. The stars drift now. 1 follows Vexa. 1 stays with Rook. 1 hides in Lumi's pocket. Oliver asks to work the line on Kolosara. Prep, he says. Not chef. I need to peel potatoes for a year. Gordon says yes. The dark is still vast and full of teeth. But in some kitchens, Oliver is quietly dicing onions and crying and not blaming the onions. And that is how a bad apron becomes a person again.